Hey all you Frozies, McFrozen Nuggets here, and sorry I haven't done a video since last week, or actually 2 weeks before. It's just I've been dealing with a lot of stuff lately, and I just want to get this done out of the way. This is the 2016 San Diego Comic-Con Precision Series Dirt Track Fabulous Hudson Hornet. Yes, my first San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Sorry, my phone for some reason does not want to stay. Alright, there we go. You can kind of see my reflection there. Same way. This is the Precision Series version of the Fabulous Hudson Hornet, aka Doc Hudson. As usual, I want to show the box. Here it is. Obviously, I will put the link to RC Cars 5's review of this in the description below. Now you see, right there, description of Doc. You can pause that if you want. Very nice, elegant design for the Precision Series. Just gonna open it up right here. See if I can do this one-handed. There we go. And these are basically some newspaper snippets from are seen in the movie. This one was obviously seen the clearest. Third Piston Cup win, Hudson Hornet champion for all time. And something that I think is interesting is that in this shot, and also in the shot where he crashed, and the number 51 at the front and the back, whereas on the actual diecast, it's only at the back. And even in Cars 3, it was only seen at the back, which I think is very, very interesting. But other than that, everything else is accurate. Hud does it again, 2-time Piston Cup winner. Hudson Hornet winner, 1951 Piston Cup. And then this just slides out, and right here is where you would get Doc. Which obviously the display is attached using Velcro. Now before I get into in-depth review, just want to tell you something real quick. Funny story actually. I actually had trouble getting the screws out. Not because they were real tightly in or anything like that. Stupid phone. It was a problem with this one. As you can see, it's definitely worn out, whereas this one here, dropped it. You can still relatively see the cross in it. Whereas this one, you can barely even see it. So yeah, it was a really tough trying to get him out with that worn out screw. So what I did is that I actually used something that I might recommend you doing, but you have to be extra careful. I used scissors. Yes, these are the scissors I used. To basically get this screw out. And basically get Doc out. So yeah. Just want to show you that real quick. And now actually before I do the review of him, let me show you the stage. So this is basically taken straight from the Racing Museum. I basically did not actually recognize it at first, but after seeing the film recently, I do know that this is taken straight from the Racing Museum. This was seen both in at the end of the first Cars movie, and also at the beginning of Cars 2. Where you basically had... I'll just grab them for demonstration. You had both the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup version of Lightning McQueen, and just grab it real quick. And Mater, talking about that he had just gotten his first Hudson Hornet Piston Cup, and McQueen said that he knows that Doc says that they were just old cups, but to have someone else win them just didn't feel right. And then Mater went on to saying that Doc would have been very proud of him. So yeah, just want to show you that real quick, and also, I also hear the two of them side by side, just for laughs and giggles. And I actually hope that they do that Mattel actually makes a Hudson Hornet Piston Cup as seen at the beginning of Cars 2. I think that would actually be pretty cool. Since the only piston cups we've gotten are these, as well as this one, which I will review. Got with the Cars 3 version of Lightning McQueen. And obviously I will compare these two in this review as well. And basically the way you get them out is you take the podium out first. Then you have the piston cups remaining. You just take the whole plastic piece out. A little tricky to do. And you can see that it says Hudson Hornet most wins in a single season, 27 wins in 1952. So yeah. And now for the piston cups. Basically push them out from behind like this, and that's how you get them out. Here's the first one, second one, and third. Podium back there. Actually, I'll show you this first. And it is really nice. It's actually nice in texture. No coats on it or anything. Shoot. So yeah, nice and textured. Looks like it's actual wood. And now let's look at the piston cups themselves. It says Hudson Hornet Champion 1951. And it does say the same thing on the other two. It just says a different year. But I'll read them to you anyway. Hudson Hornet Champion 1952. And then right here it says Hudson Hornet Champion 1953. And those were 3 years that Doc, aka the Hudson Hornet, basically was in his heyday, was in his racing career. And I'll actually show you, put these two over here. And I will show you the piston cup that I got with the Cars 3 version of Lightning McQueen. I'll just put them in the background. And they are both the exact same size. It just says instead of Hudson Hornet Champion 1952, it says Piston Cup Champion. Which, honestly, I'm actually kind of cool with. And you can also see that it is actually a little bit darker on the SDCC one. And the inside is actually, I honestly feel like it's pretty much the same. Actually, this one looks like it's a little bit better on the camera. This one actually does kind of look like it's silver inside. This one definitely does to me. And you can actually set something in there. I'm actually just gonna grab a little something real quick. Oh, right here. I actually set a little thumbtack in there. Let's see if it'll actually work. Ha! Nice! And then I'll show you with this one as well. pretty cool. Obviously, it does make it a little top heavy, so just be careful with that. And obviously, I will review this guy in the near future, hopefully this week. And put them back there. Don't fall over, don't fall over. Okay, good. And now for Doc Hudson himself. This is actually the very first ever Precision Series vehicle that I have ever gotten. So yeah, this makes this guy a little more special to me. He has the nice chrome grille with the red ornament on the top. He actually does have a painted in grille. And obviously I will show you my now custom dirt track Doc Hudson. If you want to see my original video on this, I will put it in the description below as well. So I'll just put him in the background as well. It says twin H power standing for horsepower. Now the main feature with the Precision Series vehicles is that the hood's open. And right there you can see inside. Some people might not be able to make it out, but I can tell. It says twin H power in there. Same as on the hood. And obviously he does have dirt around him. And I honestly feel like it didn't come from Willys-B, it must came from Thomasville Speedway. Since I do technically consider this a Cars 3 set, since a full year later they released the mainline version of Dirt Track Fabulous Hudson Hornet. So yeah. And anyway, something else the Precision Series diecast all have is rubber tires. And this is also only my second diecast with rubber tires. My first one was and I will show this for comparison, my World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen that I got for Christmas 2013. As you can see, it does have rubber tires. And the only other difference between this one and my regular one is that he has a plastic insert for the eyes and also a mouth plate. So just want to show you that real quick as well. The base is actually really nicely detailed. Now see he has the old time Piston Cup logo with the checkered flags. Because he obviously used to race in the Piston Cup, it was just a long time ago. I'll just grab my classic McQueen. You see how it evolved into the first Cars movie. And then into the beginning of Cars, and into Cars 2 with the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup. And then now into Cars 3. You can see right there on top of McQueen's contingency sponsors. So it was there for him. It says Hornet right there on the bottom. Fabulous Hudson Hornet, 51. Now see, Cruz Ramirez then adopts the number 51 in honor of Doc as the next-gen Dynaco racer. 4 number 51s in the 4 corners, and Hudson Hornet on the sides. Very similar to how Lightning McQueen has his signature on the roof edges. Show it there. Nope. And of course, I just gotta compare this guy with the fabulous Lightning McQueen, which I said I would do in that review, I think. And then on the back, some more Hudson and Hornet decals. Right there. The trunk handle says Hudson, and then license plate says 51HHMD, which stands for 1951 Hudson Hornet Medical Doctor. So that's pretty much it for him. Same on this side. Again, base. And I will show you my now custom dirt track Doc Hudson. Just because I painted in his grill to look more accurate. Actually back this up a little. So yeah, you can see that he is actually a little bit taller, the Precision Series one. Yeah, you can see it much better from the back. Oh, real quick. The side view mirror is also with painted in silver, whereas on the normal one it's just blue. Obviously, the Precision series are basically better quality. They have better decals. But I'm not saying the mainline diecasts are bad or anything like that. And if you want to see if you want to see my review of this guy, the normal, when I first got him and when I customized him, I will put that link in the description below. And then of course, I just gotta show him with Fabulous Lightning McQueen. Another reason why I love the Fabulous Lightning McQueen paint job is because it comes from Doc Hudson. Paul Newman passed away in 2008, and he's just a great character. Great tribute to the Fabulous Hudson Hornet. Now, see, there is a Precision Series version of the Fabulous Lightning McQueen. I will put the link to RC Cars Survive's review in the description as well. And you can see that the Fabulous McQueen is actually a little bit darker. You can actually see it a little better in person than on the camera. Actually, I'll turn this off real quick. Now it's just a little too dark. So anyway, that's my review of the Precision Series Dirt Track Fabulous Hudson Hornet. Again, I do consider this Cars 3 because, again, the mainline version was actually released a year after it. I'll just grab the back of my Rusty's McQueen package. And right there, Dirt Track Fabulous Hudson Hornet, that's the mainline version. So yeah, as usual, subscribe for more content. Social media links in the description below. Drop a like if you enjoyed, if you find this informative. And yeah. And also for laughs and giggles, put him next to the Cars 3 version of McQueen with his piston cup. Awesome, awesome, wow. So yeah, right there. Student and mentor reunited. So yeah, love all you Frozes to death, and of course don't forget to keep it rigid. And not because of The Last Jedi, may the Force be with you always.